I want to talk about how I'd like to see the homework come in for the homework problems. I think it's best to try to put it all on one Excel file. That would be a file that includes a lot of worksheets that we're going to have to label, but I think that's a lot easier than submitting multiple files. So let me talk a little bit about how I think we would go about doing this. First, I've opened up a blank Excel folder, and I need to get it ready to use phstat just in case I need it. So I would open phstat, and I get this question, enable macros, and I say, okay, now my phstat add-in has been added. So maybe the first question or two is simply text. To do a text answer, I would say insert, go to that icon, insert a text box, put that in there, and then rather than type this all out, I would just say, here's my text answer to the first question. Maybe it's what is data, and I'm saying here what data is. That's my answer. And I go down here and I'm happy with my answer now, and I rename it 1-1. That would be chapter 1, problem 1. I just want the numbers. That's simple enough. Okay, and then I'm ready to add another sheet for another problem. So for the second problem, maybe I need to go to my Excel data sheets, and I'm picking an example out of the book. It's example 2.13 on page 71. So let's go there, and there is a Excel data sheet I have to use called movie revenues. So I'm going to go file, open, and look for movie revenues. That's right here. Now what I want to do is copy this data from movie revenue. I'm going to hit Control C, and I'll find the other file, which was the beginning of my homework, and I'll copy that in there. Good. Now I don't need that data file anymore, so I'll close it because I have the data I need right there. Now the question on that example problem is to draw a scatter diagram. Okay, so let me do that here. I'll use phstat for that. I could just use it straight off of Excel, but let's just give phstat a crack here. Descriptive statistics, looking for a scatter plot right there. I need my y variable, and in this case the y variable is going to be the amounts. That's this. Oops, wrong one. There we go. That's the right one. Those amounts, and the x variable is the years. I do that, push the button, there's my scatter plot. I'd like to get the one like they show in the book with a line on it, so I right click on there, and it says change chart type. I pick that one, and now I have the exact one that is in the textbook on page 71. Okay, so that's how I would do that problem. Now I need to identify what I have here, so I'm going to right click on that, rename, hit my left arrow, and get over to here. And this one was 2.13. So in that way now I have identified that scatter plot. And I can keep building things that way. As long as when I've got the plot which shows the answer to the question, I put in the identifying problem and chapter number. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions on that, come to the facilitator forum. Thanks.